The poor knight's giant Wētā, scientifically known as Deinacrida Fallai, is one of the largest insects in the world and belongs to the family Anastostomata. This species is endemic to the Poor Knights Islands, a remote subtropical group of islands off northern New Zealand. It is nocturnal and primarily arboreal, spending most of its life in native forest trees such as Poitokawa and Kanuka. Due to its limited range and vulnerability, the species is protected under New Zealand law, and any study or handling of these insects is restricted to authorized research and conservation programs. Adults of this species are impressive in size, reaching body lengths of around 73 millimeters, with females weighing up to 40 grams. The coloration is generally light brown with darker legs and subtle dorsal markings. Sexual dimorphism is pronounced, with females considerably larger than males. While they are capable of jumping and climbing effectively, their primary defense mechanism involves freezing, using their legs to produce stridulatory sounds and relying on their cryptic coloration to avoid predation. Deinacrida Fallai is restricted to the Poor Knights Islands, inhabiting subtropical forest environments. They are primarily arboreal, spending their nights feeding and moving across branches. During daylight, they remain hidden under foliage or within tree bark. Reproduction requires females to descend to the ground to lay eggs in soil or leaf litter, reflecting their need for a multi-layered habitat that includes both canopy and forest floor components. These giant Wētā are nocturnal and largely solitary. They feed mainly on native vegetation, including leaves, stems, and, occasionally, fruit, although studies suggest they may opportunistically consume small invertebrates when available. Mating occurs at night, with females carefully depositing eggs into soil or litter using their long ovipositors. The species undergoes a series of molts from nymph to adult over roughly 2 years, with adults living several months post-maturity. The Poor Knight's giant Wētā, Deinacrida Fallai, was first formally described in 1952 by the New Zealand entomologist John Salmon, a notable figure in the study of New Zealand's invertebrate fauna. This discovery came during scientific expeditions to the Poor Knights Islands, a small, remote archipelago off the northern coast of New Zealand. These islands are renowned for their unique flora and fauna, many of which are endemic, including this remarkable species of giant Wētā. New Zealand is home to a remarkable array of Wētā, with over 70 recognized species distributed across several genera. These species fall into different ecological groups, including the giant Wētā Deinacrida, tree Wētā Hemidana, ground Wētā Hemiandris, and tusked Wētā Anasura, and macha Wētā. Each group exhibits unique adaptations to its environment. Giant Wētā are the largest, often arboreal or forest-dwelling, while tree Wētā are more slender climbers that inhabit trunks and branches. Ground Wētā burrow into soil or leaf litter, and tusked Wētā, named for the male's pronounced mandibles, often live in alpine or rugged habitats. This diversity makes Wētā one of the most fascinating insect radiations in the world, showcasing how isolation and New Zealand's unique ecosystems have driven remarkable specialization over millions of years. The species undergoes a series of molts from nymph to adult over roughly 2 years, with adults living several months post-maturity. In conservation or research settings, the goal is to replicate the species' natural conditions as closely as possible. Vertical enclosures that mimic forest canopy with abundant branches and foliage are essential, alongside a substrate layer of soil and leaf litter for egg-laying and burrowing. The Poor Knight's giant Wētā is classified as vulnerable due to its restricted habitat and ecological sensitivity. It is strictly protected under New Zealand conservation laws, and removal or trade of the species is illegal without special permits. Conservation efforts focus on habitat protection and scientific study, ensuring the species' survival within its natural range. The story of New Zealand's Wētā, and the Poor Knight's giant Wētā in particular, is a reminder of the extraordinary diversity and resilience of life in isolated ecosystems. These insects are living connections to a distant past, surviving in habitats untouched by much of the modern world. In studying, observing, and protecting them, we honor a species that is as ancient as it is extraordinary, ensuring that future generations can continue to marvel at these giants of the insect world. If you enjoyed exploring the incredible world of the Poor Knight's giant Wētā, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing invertebrate content. We dive deep into rare and fascinating species, their behavior, habitats, and conservation stories. Join our journey through the hidden wonders of the insect world.